Good morning, y'all. Today is stay inside and diamond paint. Yes, it is going to be a hot next couple of days. So, yeah. So that's my plan, is to stay in, out of this heat. I don't know when we are going to get a break from it. So, just stay in, make sure you not dehydrating. You guys will be proud of me. Yesterday, I drank 40 ounces of water. If you know anything about me, I hate water. Water has no taste to me. But I thought, yeah. So, if you know by now, I'm cheap, and so there was no Cokes on sale. So, with that being said, my only option was to drink water. Well, So I drank water, and I started drinking water. Then I ended up adding flavor to the water. Oh, that was so good. It was watermelon. Yes. It was fantastic. That's a pretty green. We had a fantastic service last night. I didn't make it to the prayer walk through the schools, but I pray all year for the children and the teachers. And anyway, I was trying to help a neighbor. So, anyway, I didn't, but I made it to the preaching. Oh, the Baptist church here in town has hired a new preacher, and he preached at our church. He did a fantastic job. Just they got him a good pastor. It's took them 3 years to get him, but they waited on the Lord. They just didn't take anyone. And that's good when a church does that, because I've seen a church the church I used to go to in Tompkinsville. The pastor retired, and they just didn't wait on the Lord. They just hired the first guy to come along, and He was not a good pastor. Bella's down here wanting me to go sit on the couch. Listen, you probably hear Bella, lay down. She doesn't like it when I sit here because she can't sit right against me. So, but he preached on David and Goliath, and he brought it around to fit the children. He said during school year, you will face your Goliaths. But if you go start the school year knowing that Jesus is going in that school with you, for you, then there's nothing you can't accomplish. If you go up in there not knowing, then it will be a rough school year. Because you'll try to fight your battles by yourself. So David had God. And he knew with God he could beat Goliath. And so we had a little boy got saved yesterday at the Christian Fellowship. Because tonight, all the churches, last night at the service, all the churches here in town we got together and had service. Well, at the Christian church yesterday, the little boy got saved, which is always fantastic. So, yeah, it was a fantastic, fantastic service. So, You know, when you have those kind of services that just set you on fire. You know you've been to church. You know you... Then you can say you've had good service. So I was glad to be a part of that service last night. Whoops, I just knocked that one off. Okay. Now, I just woke up, so I shouldn't be yawning. Whoops, started to put that in the wrong place, didn't I? Okay, let's go with the X's 24. The guy across the street here, not over, here, directly in front of my house, he mowed his grass Saturday. He got out when it was soaking wet. And yesterday, it's me and Donna was sitting there. Oh my goodness, we looked over and there was big brown patches. And there was grass sticking up because when it's wet, you mow over it. It might cut it. It might just lay it down. Yeah. I looked at her. I said, my daddy would be having a fit because he told us kids, don't mow the grass when it's wet. And that's when they get out and mow. So, I don't understand it. Sometimes you just can't understand. The more you try, the less makes sense. Well, oops, almost missed one. You know, I'm the great misser. I miss drills all the time. I got a Temu order coming. It'll probably be the middle of the month because they informed me this morning that it had not been shipped yet. They were sorry for the delay, but it has not been shipped yet. So, 23. Gotta go pay my internet bill today. And I'm going to then once that's done, I'm coming straight back home Now, the guy that mows my yard sometime, which he's going to mow it this time, he don't mow until later in the day because he won't mow when it's wet, which is what I like. So, I didn't eat nothing yesterday except junk food. It's just not good. And I know it's not good, but I just didn't want to cook. So, I gotta make up for that today. I gotta do better. You know, some days you just don't feel like cooking. All you want to do is snack around, even though you know it's not good for you. Well, that was one of those days yesterday. I know it's not good to snack around, but I just didn't want to cook. So I'm going to have to do better today. And I will. Seems like the more sleep you get, the more you want. Or at least that's how I am. Honey, I can't hold you. That is not. Oh. Oh, I think I did something wrong. I think I looked. No. Okay, I'm fine. My hair. If I keep losing hair the way I'm losing it, I'm gonna be bald. My hair is falling out like crazy. At first I thought this was red, but it's a hot pink. I don't think it's going to take us long to get this one done because it seems to be coming together really good. So I have to admit, the letters 3, the number 3 and 4 are faded. They're hard to see. The rest of them you can see real clear. But those two numbers, which is down in here, yeah, it's hard to see them. Hold on, she's wanting water. I gotta get my baby water. Here you go, baby. Hold on. Mama needs some. That's the only thing about the little bows that I got her that says Princess. It don't hold much water. But yeah. So I had to get baby some water. She, I don't give her faucet water that comes out of the faucet because it is not good here. We have so many chemicals. So she gets bottled water. And a lot of times we have a boiled water advisory. Now it's weird. They'll won't say a word until it's almost over with, and then you'll hear somebody say something about the boiled water. And then if you call their office, they will tell you, yeah, you need to be boiling your water. It's almost like they're afraid to let you know. And they all, it's like, well, you need to let people know. And this water here has so many chemicals because the church, when I used to be over there, they would send the church a monthly report on what was found in the water. My pastor looked at me and he said, "You don't drink the water here, do you?" I said, "No, because it's not good." He said, "Yeah, look what's in it." And he'd give me that paper to read. Well, honey, I thought no one and so many people in this town is sick. Because of everything they have in it. So I don't drink the water here. It's got so many chemicals in it. And half of the chemicals is not good. I mean, it's just, yeah. So where you live, do you have good water source? Now, Tompkinsville hardly ever, their water was just, it tasted different than it does here. It tasted crisper, if that's even possible. Now, as a kid, I grew up with well water. It was 175 feet deep, the well was. And there for a long time, we had to draw it out. Then Daddy got a crank. Somebody gave us a crank handle. I don't know if it was Tony who did it, my sister, or my brother. And that made it easier. So that was a lot easier to do than to use, than to draw it. And it would come out ice cold. And I remember we had a metal bucket. We'd pull that up and it hit that metal bucket. We had a dipper. Yeah, back then we didn't care to drink after each other. We, you know, we drank after each other. Yeah. So, okay. Oh, it's done. So, I'm going to let you go. And you're bobbling. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm going to let you go. Have a fantastic Monday. Please be careful if you have to be out in the heat. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here, do all that YouTube-y stuff. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you this afternoon. Bye, guys.